got a kid in this motherfucker. Tell that bitch that I get.
Terrible timing and all
Sorry.
We did. Welcome to the episode.
Hello.
What a crap intro. Welcome to the episode. Welcome to listening to the podcast. Episode 126.
Happy fucking Monday.
Happy Monday.
Another week clocked in.
Shout out to what time does this go up now? 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Shout out to the 6 a.m. crew.
Shout out to the early risers.
Guys hovering over the button.
Get the bag.
Come on now. I'm about to go to this hellscape of a job. Come on. There we are, clocked in.
What's the worst job you had?
What?
What's the worst job you've had?
The worst job I have? Yeah. The worst job. I've had very little jobs. I think we've talked about this before. I was straight in there. You know, so I did my little shitty jobs, and then as soon as weirdly, the worst one that I had was the one that I wanted the most, which was I didn't know how TV companies worked, so I was like, just get me into a production house and they'll immediately realize my talents and skills and they will make many series.
Yes.
But that's not how it works at all.
No.
Because they don't make that sort
You
of thing.
were just a young boy.
I was a young boy who looked exactly like this.
Yeah.
You know, straight out of uni like this.
Yeah.
And got in there, and turns out they made sort of history programs, had no interest at all.
Bollocks.
So working in there, yeah. Like, you know the way sometimes now you'd be editing a job and, you know, it seems like, oh God, I gotta get tucked into this, and it's a big mountain to climb.
Oh yeah.
Now imagine you were the bitch who organised the shit in preparation for someone else to climb the mountain. That's what I was doing. I'd be sitting there with like fucking 28 takes of some presenter trying to be like, we're here today and fucking da-da-da, and he'd fluff it like 100 times, and I just had to watch all of them and delete the shite ones and then keep the good ones, and then somehow in the description of the clip it was like an assistant editor.
Yeah, that's legit.
Fucking blow my brains out.
I think what happened to you there is what Aiden is currently going through with his job.
Like the dog catches the car.
Yeah.
And they don't know what to do.
Where it's like, you know, the guy loves sports, was like, loves fucking TV and films, was like, oh, this is perfect. You know, I get to curate the adverts on sports. Hell, absolute hell on earth. The whole thing.
Like back when I got a job in that TV company, I was like, I was like, it's not like I got a job on like SNL or something.
Yeah.
You know, doing like comedy and skits and all. It was literally like you know, let me fucking assistant edit this thing about Stonehenge and just, I mean, I've never been like in a time warp like it, where you're just looking at the watch and you're like, man, could have swore 8 hours went by there, but it was actually 13 minutes.
Yeah.
Gotta kill myself.
And SNL, from what I've heard for the grapevine as well, no dander in the park.
No, absolutely.
You know, 30 Rock put years in you.
I bet.
To prison.
So yeah, I was in there, and you know, a lot of, you know, people say like, you know, you grow up and you realize no one knows what they're doing. Never more evident.
Oh yeah.
And
It's very true.
also they were absolutely, you know, seat of their pants productions. That's what they should have called the place. Seat of their pants productions. Because you would be editing, and then all of a sudden they'd be like, right, we're actually doing this part of the shoot in Northern Ireland, so you got to come along. All of a sudden you're a runner. You know, I remember the day there was like two bits of rain, and they were like, go wherever you can and buy like 15 umbrellas.
Oh Jesus Christ.
And we scoured the country, and the closest place, this other girl Laura, we found like a golf shop at a fucking, and she bought like really expensive, what's that brand, Titleist or whatever, Titleist?
Oh yeah.
Umbrellas, cost a fortune, and a shirt didn't just stop raining, didn't need them.
Oh Jesus. But sure, aye. Pocket the business card.
Wild goose, aye, and you're getting paid in fucking, you know, handshakes.
Yeah.
It was fucking.
If them umbrellas were your wage, you'd be happy enough.
And that was, then you were a runner, and then they were like, oh, we need something else, so now you're an extra. You know what I mean? They're like, here, shave your beard, and you're like, what is that? What did I come into today?
Yeah.
There's like, shave your fucking facial hair off, and I'm like, what?
I saw a film getting recorded the other week. Like, me and Michael were walking for an old pint, and then we like were walking, you know, we'd be quite loud, like, and then this like bunch of people turned around us, we're like, shh, and we were about to fucking be like, who the fuck? And then full blown movie production happening
in New York City.
HBO were shooting a show.
You were like, good luck. As fucking 3 fire engines go past. Nothing more haunting than an NYC fire department flying by.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Like as loud as you can imagine.
I have a flatmate who works for them, and you know he has become like emotionless for the job. Like I'll go home and I'll be like, "Well, what was the crack today?" And he'll be like, "I just had to scrape up like 10 dead bodies," and he'll just say it with the most straight face while having a cup of coffee. I'm like, Jesus Christ,
man, you need some sort of. I saw a clip of one of these, like they don't make them like you used to, and it was like a guy driving the fire truck, and he was about 60, and he had a big stogie, big cigar. They're like, don't make them like you used to, and he's just like, one last bit of joy. I met a postman that we used to have in Tesco's the other day, and he came up to me and he's like, "All right, big lad," and I was like, "Oh, how's it going?" And I remembered him, like, and he goes, "I used to be your postie," and I was like, "Oh, I fucking remember rightly," because I'll never forget the day you pulled up in the red van and hopped out with a giant cigar to give me the fucking letter. So I was like, it's fucking burnt into my brain.
That's so
forever.
gangster.
And he goes, "Yeah, I still do that." It was just, you get out now. There you go. There's 2 electric bills. What's the worst job you've ever had?
Well, off top, I remember the best job I ever had, which was working the Echo Park Swan boats. And then the worst job, probably waitering.
Yeah.
Waitering was fucking hell, like, because it does expose you to how they people can be, you know? Where it's like, people act up. Like, people will speak to service staff. They wouldn't speak to anybody else like this. And it was always, you know, the ones with always the real fuckers.
Women.
Yes, thank you, Colin. I'm glad you said it. But it was a subcategory. It was like, you know, the real like Cheshire cat, like, "Oh, is they not? And come here, is they still keeping well? Is they?"
Yeah.
I was saying a week about it, and then you come over and she's like, "We didn't order any of this." Like the complete demeanor changes in an instant.
You get some wicked old Irish ladies.
Oh my god!
You know, where they just fucking nasty.
Hobbly old witches.
My sister worked in the hospitality industry for a long time. She's the worst. Can't do anything right around her.
See, that's an anomaly.
Like, she'll walk in and just be like, fucking, oh my god. You know, like her face is like they set food down, her face is literally like.
But usually it does the exact opposite, where like you have like an overflowing sense of empathy.
Yeah.
Like, I could go into a restaurant, you could fuck my wife in front of me, you know, you could shake the table, and I'd be like, "Oh, what's your they're just doing their jobs."
Leave them a wee tenner on the table.
It's a tough job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, fuck. I know. But there are certain people. Do you ever get those people where, you right, brother?
Sorry, I keep swallowing Nordic.
Oh, God. Do you ever get those people where you hear them and they just never have a good experience anywhere?
Oh, yeah.
And then they'll go like, "Oh, I was in this place, it was terrible." And you're like, "I don't believe you at all."
Yeah.
I do not believe you at all.
Yeah. You're the problem.
Yeah. My sister went to Edo. She was like, "We didn't like it." And I was like, "Well, you're fucking wrong.
But then
You're straight up wrong.
the same people.
You're at home eating fucking Iceland Kievs. You don't know what you're talking about."
The same people will have as their favourite restaurant some absolute kip.
Nando's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nando's. Stunning.
It's no Nando's.
I know. My sister's the carbonara. Stunning.
Don't knock carbonara. I know you hate carbonara.
Yeah, but I even know the carbonara she's eating's trash. If she had a good carbonara, she'd be like, "There wasn't even fucking sauce or nothing."
I love McDonald's. Take a swing at a carbonara.
McNara.
I think McDonald's can fuck up a carbonara. No bother.
Oh, I think the Italian ones do spaghetti dishes.
Fuck clean off. Well, Flights that but
The McLasagna.
The McFettuccine.
McFettuccine.
The McParm would be.
Oh, the McParm would clean up. Oh my god,
that'll do your shittering.
Yeah. Oh, you think the McRib's a big drop?
Yeah.
The McParm would clean up.
I had a lovely wee experience last month. I've never had this before. Someone like asked me out as like a friend.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced? I don't think I've ever experienced this as a man.
What does that mean?
Say you meet someone and they're sound and you have a nice wee interaction and then you follow each other on social media and you're like, "Oh, I'll probably see them about." And then they wrote to me and they were like, "Hey man, I'm unemployed for the next 2 weeks, so if you want to just like hang out." Me and this comedian, Nick Vegas, great lad, and he asked me to go to the batting cages with him. And I just went down and then we had a lovely Italian meal after.
I'd have fucked him off. I'd have fucked him anyway. Is that the footage I seen you in the batting cage?
Oh, it was rough, brother. It was not good. Not good.
I'd have kept that one on the camera.
No, I know. When he took it, then he posted, and I was like, does it look bad if I don't reshare it, you know? And then I was like, fuck it.
And you should be prime. Do you ever see baseball players like?
Yeah.
You know, the boy come out who just sends it over the rafters every time. Yeah. Big boys.
Oh yeah.
Big ass and all.
Yeah. Whoosh. Well, it was literally like something out of a sitcom, like, because we both go down and chatting and like whatever, and we go on full of kids, man. I was like, Jesus, there's too many kids in there. You know what I mean?
Summer
like, we
holidays,
can't put a crack at all. Like. And we get led down to the batting cages. They give us the helmets, and I was saying to the fella, cool guy.
Red flag number 1.
Cool guy giving out the helmets, and I'm like, oh fuck, I hope you have a big enough one in there. And he's like, oh no man, you're not too bad. We have bigger hits. And I'm like, well, you could have worded that a bit nicer, like, you know what I mean? And then I took the helmet off him and I fucking squished it in, and I could feel the air in my brain stop.
Ears folding.
Oh my god! Get into the batting cages. You had to put the tokens in for the fucking balls start coming at you, right? But I didn't realize you put the token in and then you push the button. They don't give you any grace.
Yeah.
So the balls start immediately coming. I swear in my life, I walk out, I put the token in. Nick gets me to go first. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Sure, I'll take the first swing, whatever. Walk out. Immediately, ball flies out, hits me in the dick. Everyone laughs. Immediately wanted to kill myself.
Hit you in the dick?
Hits me right square. And it wasn't even like on the balls. It was like right on the head.
On the cock, mate. Yeah.
Straight, square on the head.
You didn't even let the first one go so that you could see the trajectory.
No, I was straight out there.
You just stood there like...
And the lines then
hit me in the box.
And then that happened, and I was like, well, do I even need to keep doing this now? Can I just leave now? For fuck's sake, can I just go for a drink or something? Like?
I know. And then it's in your head that the next one's going to hit you in the balls, and you're kind of clenching, tightened up.
Rotten. And then we were sitting on a park bench afterwards, and these two women came up, and they were like, oh, hey guys, do you mind doing like a sort of sample test for us for sun cream? So we did that, and...
Two white fuckers. Yeah.
And they got us to smell them and all, and said which one smelled nicer, rub them in our skin, which one blended in more, all this here. And then
was it filmed or anything, or were they literally?
No, thank God. Although they did take a picture, which I hope never sees the light of day.
Did you do that thing that men do when they put a product on their face, where you suck your lips right in, and that's what I always think. You're like,
oh no, I was
like anytime I'm totally like a meme where Maureen will be like, have you sun cream on? I'm like, nah. She was put it on. I'm like, can't be arsed, and then I get her to do it, and I stand there like the wee toddler, like. Rubbing it all in. That's
how I am the few times in my life I've had makeup put on.
Yeah.
Remember when we did the live with the sunflower thing?
Yeah.
That was me during that. Like it looks like it's hurting me.
Are you? You're constantly being told to relax.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody stays awake getting that done.
What do you mean? Do you feel relaxed?
Girls go, oh yeah.
I don't.
Girls go get their makeup done. I was like, fuck, I can't even get my head up here.
No, I'd be up to high though. I just wanted to stop. Uncomfortable.
Yeah, and it's hot too. I don't know how girls do it.
No.
You get that shit on, you're like, man, it's fucking hot.
No.
Not in a sexy way, but like actually, like my face is boiling because it's covered in shit.
Yeah.
But sometimes I put the makeup on and I'll be like, hey, not bad.
Not bad. Polished up.
Not bad.
Scrubbed up.
The eyes.
Oh man.
I actually kind of have eyes when you put a bit of smoky eye around it.
Them two pulls yours?
Pulls?
Yeah.
The two slits, the Vietnamese pot belly pig slits. Me and you both don't have eyes.
No, I literally don't. I'm going to lose my eyes.
Wish I had big eyes. I'm glad Eddie has Maureen's eyes. He's got big old eyes.
You need them.
You need them. He's got her eye, my eyebrow. It's a disaster.
I see in like old indie movie all the time.
What?
I see in like old indie film all the time. Just like two big things over here.
Anamorphic eyes.
Can't smile, still can't smile.
Nah, it's a disability of yours. We were talking about worst jobs ever. Our new favourite job is we're going to become hip hop producers. We've decided.
Hip hop.
We've just decided this is your producer tag.
We just started one.
Tell me that wouldn't absolutely slap.
We were in about 10 minutes earlier than Niall today, and that's what the conversation. That's where it went.
That's why we should not be left by ourselves now.
We should be left by ourselves, and we're not even on coke.
No.
And we're like, man, I don't see why we couldn't do a J Dilla style, classic instrumental album. And we're like, I know. Even though I don't know how to work it at all.
You have your love for half the beats, me with me sampling. Like,
and you go into, he's on ChatGPT. What's the best way to make this?
Man, I never used ChatGPT. I was like, AI's evil, whatever. And then after chatting to yourself, Niall, I was like, you know what? It's here to stay. Might as well get the use out of it what I can. Chatting to it flat out.
Oh, no.
Oh, chatting away to it.
Yeah.
Same.
Chatting away to it. It gets me.
Yeah, like it does work. We've taken photos of the house or the back of the house and been like, hey, ChatGPT, give this the vibes of, you know, like an American ranch.
Yeah.
And it fucking doop pops up.
Oh, yeah.
Did I show you the Georgian wrestler?
No.
Let me see if I can get this up on the computer. I was joking about, doing jiu-jitsu, and basically I was saying to like my online health mentor, I was like, I was doing jiu-jitsu and I was like, man, if I was less fat, I'd be way better at this. And I was like, I want the physique of a Georgian wrestler, right? Which is so specific. Let me see if I can bring this up here. So this guy here is like a fucking Olympic Georgian wrestler. Have you ever seen a physique like that in your life?
That's mental.
And then I jokingly put a photo of me into ChatGPT. And ChatGPT, to be sound to it, was like, we'll give you a man's penis as well. Instead of the fat girl moose.
The big Georgian bulb?
Yeah, the big Georgian bulb.
Man, that's kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
I don't know if you should do that. I don't know if you should.
Oh, let me
get
tell you
jacked.
something. It's not going to be something that I'm going to accidentally do.
Be too powerful.
I'm not going to accidentally be absolutely fucking
Your
yoked.
endearment on stage would be gone.
I know. Any fucking students in?
No more bucket material for you if you look like that.
No more bucket material?
Nah.
I don't do any bucket material. Do you?
Well, I just mean in general.
Just in general? Yeah, fucking hell. I don't know if I don't know. That guy's well bulky in the penis also.
I've noticed the hack for hot guy comedians. They wear like a lot of oversized shirts to hide the fact that they're yoked, so that they're more endearing. You can't warm to a yoked guy.
But you can. I think that's all based off one comment that Joe Rogan made, where he's like, man, I was so jacked that it was just scaring bitches, and I had to wear like fucking long sleeves because it was covered in tattoos and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think it's bullshit. I think it's more about the face.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You can have a bright and jolly face,
Yes.
and still be fucking.
Oh, I've stage
stacked.
5 jolly face. I hate it. Strangers,
But that's great then.
Strangers just talk to me in the street all the time.
You know, you got chronic jolly face, and then you're just absolutely, you get on the gear as well.
Yeah.
Even that guy that was at the pop-up shop a while ago, you know, he was jacked.
Yeah.
He had jolly face.
Jolly face, good.
You know, didn't look like a scary guy.
Yeah.
He was like, hey man, how's it going? Look at these pecs, bro.
Now you can't have. There's sometimes I've seen it before a couple of times. Have you ever seen like a guy that does dark material but then also has a scary face?
Yeah.
That's not good.
No.
That's a bad mixture.
No.
You know, doing it like dark one-liners about dead kids and all, but
Yeah,
you
yeah,
scary
yeah.
face.
Yeah,
Looks like a fucking Goosebumps novel.
You have to get the balance right.
Yeah.
Like the reason, say, Kieran Bartlett could get away with being like, I'm going to fucking chase you down, hack into bits of my boot. No, of course he's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why it's funny.
Yeah.
Of course he's not.
Yeah.
Would make it out the door.
Yeah.
And I love him, you know.
Yeah.
But that's the way it works. You know, like, little fucking dweeby ugly guy talking about threesomes. That's funny.
Yes.
It ain't happening.
Yes.
It's like when R. Kelly said to you,
Yes.
like, you ain't getting no pussy.
Yeah.
You know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, up to his ankles. Not his knees, but his ankles.
Oh yeah.
And what community have you broke into now on Hinge?
Well, something seems to have happened in the last week.
I wonder what it was.
The last week, there has been, 6 matches on Hinge,
Yeah.
which is more than I've ever had. And they're all members of the black community.
Put my dick in a man.
And I said, Aaron, how many, is there a bit of like people seeing you online and maybe checking you out on Instagram? And you're with some of the most famous black men on earth?
Yes.
Has that something to do with it?
Possibly, yes.
And then you're like, he's got the clips photo on the profile.
Yes.
Man.
Well, it's like, Desiree said to me, she was like, I do believe, this is her words, not mine. No, I would never say this. She said, you have to stop fucking around with these snow bunnies and get yourself a black woman. I think that's going to be your final form. That's what you should have. She's like, I could see you with a black girlfriend, no problem.
There needs to be a better word than snow bunny.
Snow bunny, I think, is so funny.
It could, but it's cute.
Yeah, but that's what it is.
Because I wouldn't describe some of these women as bunnies.
That's what it is.
Some of these fucking White Walkers.
Yeah. What do you call your man? He got caught with the snow bunnies recently. What do you call him? Did the interview with Cat Williams.
Oh, Shannon?
Did he not have a thing recently where everyone was like, I told you to stay away from the snow bunnies?
Yeah, and then he's getting wired into them.
Yeah. Oh, like fucking Lenny from Advice and Men.
Just fucking
Flat out in the buns.
I love the way, I love how much he brags about his shagging ability.
Yeah.
You know, like...
I don't think I've heard that, actually.
Have you not? Like, every time it's brought up, like... I'm going to see if I can find it. Do you remember the Shannon Sharp, Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah.
They look up long and you can look down. You know what I'm saying, Ocho? But hey,
Yes, sir.
I have a stretched out like a 2:45. Badly. You know what I'm saying, Ocho? Don't play with me. Ocho, you better stop playing with me, Ocho.
He's like,
So innately funny, like.
I know, have a 2:45, legs like this.
The amount of time someone has said, you know what I mean? And I've, in my head, went, no, not a clue. But then I physically go, yeah, totally. I'm down with it.
You know what I mean? No,
That's a notion.
I'm not at all.
I'm in the fucking iota. You're chatting about.
So you're popular with the black ladies.
Well, Desiree said, which I think, you know, I don't know how you feel about it as a name for a stand-up special, but she called me Hood Bitch Certified, which I think would be hilarious.
It would be great.
Because again, my face,
And you should
the title Hood Bitch Certified.
You should do yourself up like those guys, the black girlfriend effect.
Yeah.
Where you get fucking lined up, with the, they line your beard up with a chalk.
Yeah.
You got a wee like white line of chalk around the fucking. And the fucking hair's all lined up with a do-rag.
Oh my God. I'm laughing too because Desiree, her son, Tristan, he's like 12, but he's so funny already, like for such a young age. And Desiree was talking about her granny left her like church shoes at their house, but they're like,
Jordan what?
Well, that's the thing. So Desiree goes, Tristan, what do you call granny's shoes the other day? And he goes, lemon pepper steppers. And I shut up my back. I think that's the funniest thing I've heard. And I was from a 12-year-old.
Lemon pepper steppers. Oh God, yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun for the crew.
Yeah,
that'd be great times.
that'd be fun.
And this was Hinge in America, was it? Is that where was your?
Well, I've still got it set to New York. Mm-hmm. So any matches or anything I'm doing is.
You showed me one today, and I was like, man, I don't even know. I don't even know if that would look right.
No,
real body.
Bodies. Me. Me.
Who me?
Who the thunk? That's her name.
Yeah. Maybe it's your innate whiteness that they like.
I think I'm so white, but also have such a deep knowledge of like hip hop and shit like that they're like,
what's going on here? Yeah. He seems to have no rhythm and
no, can't even clap to the beat.
It's because the cheeks are clapping at the same time. I'm beat blind.
Oh God. But I think it'd be fun. But this week I was just like, when the fuck did this happen?
I dare say it has a lot to do with
it. Probably does.
The photos and the clips are in it, and the fucking Dave Chappelle's in it.
Yeah.
10 photos of Tyler the Creator.
Mental.
Paris, Texas. Unbelievable.
Shout out them boys too.
Unbelievable. You're slowly turning into that guy Rodigan. What's his name? You know that guy does all the dancehall music in Jamaica, but he's like a wee white Englishman.
Oh yeah.
Hello, fellow reggae fans. That's you. That's you in the rap world. Hello, fellow hip hop fans.
Oh fuck.
It's Aaron McCann.
It's so funny. Yeah. Desiree was telling me, she was just like, I'm telling you, you clean up. And I was like, I don't believe it. And then I went down to DC and I was like, fuck, maybe I might.
What happened in DC? We didn't even chat about it.
Dot?
Well, just the whole experience. Were you not taking deep behind enemy lines in the hood?
Oh yeah, so I was like, Desiree lives in an area called Suitland, which is about the same distance from like Astoria into the city.
Okay.
This is the same, like going into DC. It's probably the same distance. But I mean, you look up Suitland on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's just all shootings.
Yeah.
So Desiree said to me, she was like, don't
Welcome to Suitland.
don't leave the house without me or Dot.
Okay.
If you're going anywhere, get an Uber.
Yeah.
But like, don't be having like a walk to the shop or anything.
I'm gonna go get a frappe here.
Yeah.
It ain't happening.
And went down and first experience was we took our daughter down to the shopping centre to get her an outfit for the Tyler the Creator show that night. And Jesus, she was buzzing. So cool to see things from like a child's lens. You know what I mean? You get a bit jaded as an adult, whatever, and she's just so buzzing and excited, and like fucking, we take her in a couple of shops, and she's like picking out the outfits, and she like wants to stay on theme, so she's getting like a white shirt with a green tie, stuff like that. It's all very exciting. I go for a pish, right? And Desiree's like, again, don't go too far, and I'm like, we're in a shopping centre, like,
Yeah.
go for a pish, swear my life, walk out, two guys like fist fighting in the middle of the shopping centre.
Damn.
And I was like, oh my God. And then I just walked back to the shop they were in, told Desiree, and she was like, I told you. And then so we go there.
No pish?
Oh, no, I pished.
Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't stop the pish.
Pished on site.
And then
Oh my God.
go back then. My flight got cancelled to Columbus. I was supposed to open for my mate Chappelle Lacey. And then I had to fucking pull it
Shout
out
out Chappelle Lacey.
friend of the show. And called him up. He was like, totally get it. The weather conditions right now are fucking mental. He's like, I don't even know if I'd feel comfortable with you flying. But the shows got cancelled. Ended up doing 2 shows in DC that night. They were great shows. Comedy scene there is very high standard. Very high standard. And then
Is that not where Dave Chappelle's
that's where he
from?
cut his teeth.
Cut his teeth.
So then
Cut my teeth.
the next day, Desiree is making a home cooked dinner. Now, Desiree has cooked for me once before. She made this mac and cheese. Bust on the first bite.
A video of it.
Every bite like the first.
I've got video of you.
I'm black. I'm fucking black.
Crazy to catch that.
So good. So basically she's like, okay, I'm gonna make a dinner. I'm gonna make a Sunday dinner. And man, I'm never having a white Sunday dinner again.
Yeah.
You can fuck your stewing meat. This was like unbelievable. The nicest chicken wings I've ever had in my life. Right?
Unreal.
Seasoned broccoli. I don't even know what she put in it. It was something called Slap Your Mama seasoning.
Okay.
And then
I've heard of it.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then the mac and cheese, unbelievable. Just top shelf all around. And cornbread.
Oh, cornbread's unbelievable.
Jesus Christ. I didn't even know I was living. And but while she's making it, she says to her friend Dot, who I met the day before, Dot was like, oh, I'm getting a friend around to get my nails and hair done. And I was like, oh, where are you heading to, whatever? And she's like, oh, we're going on a date. And I was like, excuse me? And she's like, nah, I'm just fucking with you. I've got my friend coming, but I'm going to head there. We're going to this place called the Crafty Crab. And I was like, right, okay. So we go to the Crafty Crab. There's about 60 people in this place. Crafty Crab is like a seafood place / bar. About 60 people, including the workers. I am the only white in the building.
What?
Which I don't even take notice of until we get our food, and I look around a wee bit and I'm like, oh, Jesus. But it was great. They started playing Monica, Once in a Lifetime, right? And I'm sitting beside Dot and I go, is that Brandy? No, it's not Brandy. That's fucking Monica. And the whole time she's like, I say, what the fuck you know about Monica? And I was like, oh, the fuck, shut up.
What do you not know?
So then everyone's like singing and fucking, the vibes are immaculate, right? Then all of a sudden, this guy walks over to me.
Oh, God.
About 6'3", must have been about 25 stone. Massive fella. Walks over to me and Dot, and he goes, hey, yo, homie, where you from? And I was like, Oma? I said Ireland. And he looks at Dot and he goes, you trying to take him home? And then she goes, that's my husband. And I was like, oh, fuck, do I have to play into this bit now? So I was like, oh, that's the wife there, going about 3 years. And he goes, good for you, man. And he goes, what, you like 42? And I was like, I'm 30, you cheeky bastard. And then he starts like laughing, but he's doing that sort of yeah. So then I turned to Dot and I was like, Jesus Christ, who the fuck's letting off the Febreze in here? And then he starts laughing again and he puts his arm around me and he goes, yo, Ray. He's like, he's like, what's your name, man? And I was like, Aaron. And he goes, yo, Ray, let me get 2 whiskeys for me and this guy. He all right? And the guy just pours me up a whiskey. And then we just down the whiskey together. And then he gets me Instagram, follows me. Shout out to him. And then Dot goes,
what's his name?
I honestly can't even remember. I'd have to go on my Instagram and find him.
Right.
But then Dot goes to me. She's like, see, that's how I know he ain't got his paper stacked like that because he didn't offer to buy the wife a drink. And I was like, oh, yeah. Broke boys.
So just shots for you and the boys.
So then we go into the supermarket to buy. Desiree gave me a shopping list. She's like, just go in and get all this stuff for the dinner or whatever. I was like, I'll get it. Fucking you're making the dinner. So it was like, I'm reading the list to Dot in the taxi, and I'm like, right, we have to get cornbread mixture. We have to get a couple of chicken wings. We have to buy broccoli. And I was like, oh, we have to get a aluminium foil. And she goes, the fuck you say? And I was like, aluminium foil. And she goes, you mean aluminum? And I was like, no, aluminium. And she goes, that's not how you say it. And I was like, that is how we say it. So then we go into the shop and she goes,
the age-old debate.
She goes up to like a worker in the shop and she goes, excuse me, y'all got aluminium? And the guy goes, what? And she goes, aluminium foil? Y'all got aluminium foil? And then the guy goes, do you mean aluminum foil, miss? And she goes, oh, my bad, I'm from Ireland. Shout out to Dot, friend of the show, great cutout. Folks, if you're enjoying the podcast and you thinking to yourself, I would love to have a pile more of these, well, do I have news for you? Patreon.com/the Bomb Squad Pod. We have got a whole heap of podcasts over there. We've got every single episode that we've done so far. There's a Patreon version of it. We've got 2 Ask Me Anything at Alls over there. And we've got the New York tapes where I'll be talking to a New York comedian, very fancy. And then we also have the Bog Squad with Colin and Mark McCartney, good friend of the show. Slide on over. It's a great time. Great community of people over there. You're going to love it. Enjoy the rest of the podcast.
Did you drop your phone there?
Yes.
Nightmare. I'll admit. Yeah, it's tinfoil, you fucking agents. Where's the tinfoil? For fuck's sake. And then you were stuck there for 5 days, rained out.
Yeah, rained out.
That's mad. That is, that was everybody's bet for a long time, wasn't it?
What?
Aluminium.
Yeah, well, the first time I said it, I forgot that it was one of those words that they say different.
Wrong. They said it wrong.
And they were just like, what? And I'm like, I can't, I'm trying to stress to you here how it's said. I'm trying to break down the word for them and all.
Yeah. You just like, just take a look at it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Aluminum.
Yeah. Then we went to Outback Steakhouse. It was a great time. The bloomin' onion.
Oh, the blooming onions.
The bloomin' onion. Holy
fucking blooming onion. They are banging
like it in my life.
So fat.
Oh my
Fat as hell.
It's the fattest of a thing.
Like, imagine every layer of an onion deep fried.
Oh my
it's
God.
Fucking, have you ever had one now?
I don't think I have.
They are great. Like,
we went full fat. Like, it was embarrassed the amount of food we got in Outback Steakhouse because we got a bloomin' onion.
fucking blooming onion. and a flipping steak.
we got a bloomin' onion. I had a T-bone. Side of mash. Mash is good crack.
That's what he said in the car. I tried to fucking put the car off the road.
The mash is good crack.
Put it straight in the Aaron McCann book of quotes. The mash was good crack.
We got Kerboka wings. I've definitely said that wrong. But Kerboka?
What are you saying?
Kerboka?
What's that you're trying to say?
Kerboka? I don't know.
Is that an Australian word?
I think so. Outback is supposed to be Australian. They're not Australian about it.
No.
But I had that, and then I had a cookie skillet. So
Jesus Christ, man.
Don't even worry about it.
That's fucking a blooming onion and a bleeding cookie skillet.
Wild craving for it now, actually, now that I think about it. So tasty.
We'll go for a wee meal after this.
We will.
I would like some pho.
I'd like a bowl of pho.
Since I'm £5 down now, treat myself to some beef water.
Well done, brother. Well done. Drop it off.
Wait till next month.
Oh, I can't wait.
Wait till we record next month and I'm sitting here like Sharon Osbourne.
Well, that's the thing. I'll get to see you 3 weeks apart.
I love a bleeding onion. Sorry, a blooming onion.
God love her.
God love her is right.
God love her.
God love her.
Yeah, there's. I'll look more like that Georgian wrestler on a good day. On a good day, that's what we're hoping for there. Just that.
I think, ChatGPT has essentially given you your fitspiration there.
Yeah, I might get the outfit too.
Yeah. Get the full leotard.
The singlet.
Yeah.
Look at the forearms, bro, and the cock. Unbelievable.
That is a bear wrestler there.
Even the beard, would take that beard instead of the shitty straight beard I have.
Count your blessings. I wish I could go face. I wish I could go
that's right.
hair in the sides.
You get the chops out.
I get the blotchy numbers up the cheeks.
Get the hair transplant.
I should.
Just get it taken out of the back of your head, plenty of room, and then put it in the front. Unbelievable. Could I? Do you know what I tried to do yesterday?
What?
Which do you ever? Maury went out with Eddie for 6 hours. They went to fucking IKEA. They went all over the place, right? And she arrived back with some stuff for the house, and you're, in the back of your mind, you're just like, why? But do you know what I mean? You're like, no, well, good, more shit, Nice rug though. But she was gone, honestly, like 6.5 hours, and I did 2 things. Like I did 2 tasks that took me the whole fucking time.
What was the task?
One of them was because I sent away my passport stuff, they sent it back. They were like, you gotta redo a couple of bits. The photo was too old, even though I look exactly the same for the last 18 years. I had to take another photo. The resubmission link had fucking timed out. Blah, blah, blah. Boring. Took forever. Talking to a fucking computer. You do the live chat. What did I do? Yeah. Sorted that out. That took fucking 2 hours. Before Maureen left, she casually was like, I'd love to get a house phone reinstalled. Because we live out in the countryside, and sometimes the doctor will be ringing, she'll be ringing something, school, whatever. You need a dedicated line. Because the signal's trash. Like you'll miss a call, no problem. Yeah. She's like, I'd like a house phone. Now, what have you ever thought about this before?
Well, my mother, it's her only form of communication.
This is what, and I hope she knows about this, because there's the changes are coming. I thought you just rang up and went, how's it going? Last time we signed up to BT, I just opted for the fibre. They asked me if I wanted a landline. I said we don't really use it. But I'd love if you could just switch that on. Just switch it on.
Sounds simple enough.
Yeah, switch it on, and I'll go buy a handset, and we have a phone now. And you tell me that it's whatever, £25 a month. And I go, sweet. Fucking 3-hour quest.
You're on the phone for 3 hours?
Yeah, because I've BT Business, right? Which I switched to for the
flex.
Fucking don't worry about it. We do live different, you know what I mean? We do live different. As much of an everyman as I pretend to be, I do get 900 meg a second or a minute. I can't remember the measurements, and that's that kicked in right when Pornhub shut its doors. So fantastic. I will look like that. I have nothing else to do except push-ups in my house.
Someone was telling me they signed up for it.
What?
A friend of the show was telling me that they signed up for it.
Well, Pornhub?
Yeah.
Well, but you have to if it's part of your routine. Yeah. You know what I mean? Sure, they've got your information anyway.
Anyway, sorry, keep going.
So I ring BT. I have no account with BT, regular BT anymore. So she's like, oh, you don't really have any products or contracts with us? And I went, fair enough. Set it up. Right? And by the way, I spoke to this woman and I went, hey, how's it going? And she was like, how can I help? Welsh. Sounded like Nessa from fucking Gavin Stacey. She's like, how can I help you? And I went, hi, I was just looking to reactivate my landline. She goes radio silent for about 9 seconds. She goes, all right, okay. I was just trying to gauge the accent for a second. And I'm like, you're trying to gauge my fucking accent? Huh? What's occurring? So I give her all
9 seconds of gauging's crazy.
I know. And then I go through all my details. Here's my number. Here's my account number. Blah, blah, blah. This is what I'd like to do. Boom, boom, boom. By the way, I'd already been waiting with BT's wait music, which is like fucking blaring.
Yes.
Did you ever ring them?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm just trying to gauge the accent. I'll put you on hold for 2 seconds. And then it's just like, like fucking absolutely blasting down the phone. And then I give her all my details, get the thing. She gets to the end and goes, oh, you have a BT Business thing? Do you have a different number? Starts with GP? And I went, yeah. And she goes, all right, well, that's totally not us. And this is like 50 minutes in, and she goes, we can't handle it. I'll put you on to someone else. Puts me on again, back onto the music. Fucking absolute crazy tunes blasting. I'm waiting. I'm sitting by the way, this is where the whole problem stems. I'm sitting by the window to get signal. I'm sitting on a wee basket like a fucking loser, sweating. And get through to the next one. Start the process again. Tell them the whole number, or the whole numbers, all the details, blah, blah, blah. I want my landline switched on. Nothing happens. They go, oh, you'll have to get BT Business and Fibre and whatever, Northern Ireland. Gives me a number like 02896. And I'm like, are you telling me it's in Belfast? I'm like, you can just ring a fucking direct number in Belfast. So I go through again, but my legs are dead. I'm sitting there that long. It goes through again. The guy goes, and you'll have to tell your mother this is important. He goes, you're going to have to get like this thing called Cloud Voice.
Oh, Jesus.
Which is basically just a Wi-Fi phone. And I was like, and he goes, after he explained everything, he goes, that sounds sort of reasonable to you? And I was like, I didn't know. I was like, bro, honestly, I didn't know this was such a big deal. And he's like, oh yeah. And you got to tell your mother this. They're switching off landlines.
Oh, Jesus
December
Christ.
2025.
Oh, Jesus.
She might as well be in a cave in Afghanistan.
Jesus.
They have,
oh, God.
They're switching it off.
Oh, God.
So everything is run from your broadband or your fibre.
Oh, God.
Now, you're going to have to upgrade the handset, so she will have to get used to a new phone.
You're the bearer of bad news. That's Christmas cancelled.
I'm sorry.
That is going to be a fucking nightmare. I
sorry to
can hear
drop that
her
on you.
now talking about this.
But I think you can get a corded. Is hers corded? She's sit on the chaise lounge?
She's been corded.
She's been corded. So you gotta, they'll give her a corded one, but it runs off the Wi-Fi. And then they're switching off the landlines.
Why are they doing this?
Because it's like an old phone line and like fibre or broadband. When they can just go like, get rid of that, get rid of all the poles, and then you just do it via fibre.
No, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep it how it is.
Yeah. But these are the people, that's what the guy said on the phone. These are the people who are going to suffer, the elderly and the vulnerable. But there's enough people around your mother to set her up with a nice new corded phone.
Colin can take that one. I'm not... Cloud Voice?
Cloud Voice.
No way.
The phone's
No way.
The phone's attached to the internet.
No. Why?
But Maureen got back and she was like, what do you get up to today? And I was like, oh, what did I get up to? See, when I get this motherfucking house phone in, you better be on there like a secretary all day by the time we get this fucking phone in. I was exhausted.
That's so funny.
So yeah, they're switching off the landlines. Your mom's going to have to go digital with a fucking...
Oh, she's going to...
Like she works in a call centre.
She's going to kick up some story about that.
Yeah. Although on the surface, it should look the same.
Tell you what, when
It
that
should-
happens, bad day to be a fucking teleworker in Super Value because she'll be letting off some stink about it.
Oh yeah?
Oh, yeah. That's my ma's therapy. If you're a teleworker in a shop, she'll let you have it.
Yeah.
Just vent.
Too much information. Yeah.
Way too much information. Fucking Cloud Voice. Cloud Voice? I heard about that. Nice. That's where it's fucked.
But yeah, that's how my day went yesterday. I was fuming.
We admin day.
And I'm glad they were out of the house because it was like this would never have happened.
Yeah.
Like if there was any sort of distraction, I had to just lock in with BT. Cause I'm too messy. I'm too fucking like their weight music is demented, like
Yeah.
and it's just in and out of genres like crazy.
Well, I was telling you in private in the car, but now you remember the episode we did a wee minute back where I got my phone stole at a turnstile gig?
Oh, yes.
And then I was like, maybe I didn't get it stolen. Maybe I was just hopping about too much, being mental. Well, if I go on to find my iPhone, and I go onto the iPhone, see that there? My iPhone, my old iPhone, is currently in Shenzhen, right beside Hong Kong. The fucking bastards took my phone while I was in the pit. And they've sent it to Shenzhen.
I took your phone to China.
Fucking, I'd love to get a flight over to them bastards. But they messaged me.
You know what's just in a mound with a child breaking the parts out of it?
They messaged me, and I wish I could find the message, but I blocked the number. But basically, the message was like, your iPhone is being sold in the black market in China.
Who sent this?
Like an unknown number, like a fucked up number. And then I was like, how'd they get my number? Yada, yada, yada. and it was like, you need to, and it sent me like step-by-step instructions and pictures. It's like, you need to remove your phone from the cloud and all this here, and if you don't do this, we're going to go into your bank account and we're going to take all the money, whatever. So I just copied and pasted the message into Google, and
Spam.
yeah, well, there was Reddit forums, there was like Apple forums, so it's like, they do have my phone, right? But they can't get into it because it's passcode protected. So I was reading, and the people were like, they'll send you this message, and then if you don't comply, the message will get like more and more violent. They'll start sending pictures of guns, they'll threaten your family, whatever, right? So I now know this is happening.
The boys in China.
I know this is occurring. I know I'm going to get this.
Yeah.
So I go, first of all, the people on the forum, they say, listen, they've already got your phone. You might as well have the last laugh and not allow them to be able to sell it on for, you know, a profit as a new phone. The most they're going to get is to sell that as spare parts, which is fuck all, right? So they send me the message. I don't respond. I'm in DC at the time. And I tell Desiree the message. She goes, don't do what they're saying. So then that's when I look up on Google. Sure enough, she's right. Yeah. 2 days later, the videos of the guns start coming.
Have you got them?
No, I blocked the number.
All right. Okay. Fuck.
So the video of the guns start coming. And they're like, we're going to kill your family. You think we won't kill someone over a phone? And all this here. And like a lot of exclamation marks. So I write back to them. I'm like, I'm going to take a stand against these bastards, right? I write back to them and I go, how the fuck are you going to kill my mother when you can't even get into my phone? You stupid right? So then they write back and they go, it gets more and more violent, and they're like, we're going to gut your entire fucking family, and you know, if you have any children, they're fucked too. And I was like, I have no kids, I can't get a fucking woman. And I was like, sent them then gay porn. I sent them a pile of gay porn, and I says, enjoy that, you fucking rat bastards. And then they kept getting more and more violent, threats of violence, sending me videos, more guns, whatever. And then I just blocked them, and I says, Wayne, fuck yourselves. And that was it.
You see, you know, the second, and these were coming through that looked like like Apple had sent them.
They were like, there was a number, right? Now, what I'm trying to figure out is, how did they get my new number? Or no, I would have kept the same number, but I'm like, how did they message that number? How did they get access to message me if they can't get into the phone? Unless they messaged from another phone, somehow got the phone number. I don't know. But like this...
Well, they have, I don't know, they have some, they probably know more than us about stealing phones.
Well, then I went into deep research about it. I went in the pure wormhole about it. These bastards are operating in every major city going, right? And where they really clean up concerts and music festivals.
Oh, of course.
Right? A group of about 5 or 6 of them will go to these things. They will take as many phones as they can and then just job lot shut them off to Shenzhen. We're doing a live podcast in Shenzhen. I'm getting that phone back. And it's the moped gangs in London. They're working for these boys.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Yeah. They're working for these boys.
Do you remember that last time we were in London? Outside the Chinese?
I know.
Yes.
That's
Not fucking, you know, like, he looked like a jacked Idris Elba who was doing security at the Chinese place.
That's right.
He bolted. He bolted after this guy.
That's right.
Fair play to him. And the guy did the old, you know, he was running, looking backwards, and then he fucking fell in this.
Well,
did he run into a fucking tuk-tuk, did he not?
I think he got a clean sweep on the legs.
Oh, yeah, he hit him with a good sweep,
bouncer,
yeah.
The bouncer just kicked his legs out.
Because
and then did he fall into a tuk-tuk or something?
The two of them fell together. It was like, you know, in a cartoon, whenever there's a fight going, there's like a cloud of dust around them, and you just see the fucking hands and the legs going. It was like that there.
But sure, the cops let out. But sure, the cops just appeared from around the corner, or like Leicester Square Theatre. They just walked around the corner and grabbed them.
Yeah.
Man, fucking all.
Well, I tell you what,
all over the head of a fucking android.
I'm not a violent man, but if I get my hands on the bastard that took my phone to Shenzhen, I will boot his head in. He will be getting a size 13
Got
fucking
the fucking
Nike
family now,
right to
you
the
bastard.
teeth.
Fucking wait till this landline gets switched off. You won't even fucking find them. You fucking bastard.
But then, oh Jesus,
Kick the dumplings out of him.
I mean,
Real 1-2 to the dumplings.
but I made the mistake of telling my ma, and she was like, oh, Jesus Christ, they're going to kill us.
Oh,
And I was like, no, they're not, Mum.
What did you tell your mom for?
I didn't, because I was like, this is a bit of crack. Look at this. Fucking set the gay porn and all. And she was just like, that's, you're playing with fire there. You're going to get us killed. And I was like, they're not. Do you think they're going to come from Shenzhen to Oma and got you?
Yeah. Flights.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
Flights.
Over over the price of a phone.
Yeah. Bus Aaron, Toma.
You got, if they were going to...
ASAP Ferg.
Yeah, fucking Fergal bring you down the electric car. 2 hours a morning. You'd fucking stab yourself. You gut yourself. I was about to self-gut. In the middle of it. Fucking hell.
I was going to self-gut.
But yeah, I kind of did laugh at it though, because I was like, what can you do? Like, you just zoomed out of the map and it was just in Shenzhen. I was like, oh,
It's probably just,
funny.
it's literally probably a bunch of kids in charge of it in a warehouse.
Yeah.
Chained to a post.
Yeah.
I got to
See, they need to go for the mother too, because the wallpaper on my old phone was me and my mother.
Yeah.
So they're probably like, oh, we'll use her as a threat and all this here. And I was like, wait, on the fuck.
Well, the fuck? Look at these men sucking each other off. Get you back. Yeah, I wonder, is there a way you can stand in London with your phone to look threatening? Just act, you take your own knife out, just stand there like this.
Yeah.
Just checking my texts. Hold on, someone's ringing me. Yeah, I'm on the fuck. Hold on. I'm looking at Google. Yeah, because especially in cities, because the Google Maps, the Google Maps will have you fucking, locked in.
Yeah.
When you're like, where am I going? Then someone just comes along, like, I'd love to bounce someone off a moped.
Oh, that'd be great. Now, this is a very educational podcast today between Cloud Voice and fucking keep your phones safe. If you're at a music festival or anything, take one wee video of your favourite song and then put it back in there to fuck. Yeah. It'll be going to Shenzhen.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that right, but
How do you spell it?
Shen.
Shen.
Z-E-N.
Shenzhen. Shenzhen.
Shenzhen.
Whatever.
I saw the factory on YouTube. They did like a
Bomb squad caps.
oh.
We are cut you off on merch. You fucking bastards. I'll buy you a phone, you Trump. Just keep the t-shirts coming, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it's the same factory. This is the stolen phones. This is where we do the hats. This is where we do the t-shirts.
I swear to God, I seen the factory on YouTube. BBC did like a sort of. They went to the factory in Shenzhen, and they took videos of it. No, it's some operation now. I will say, shoot operators.
That's it. Organized
Fucking
crime.
scumbags, though.
It's rat behavior because it's
ratty.
it's like how many hundreds of thousands or millions of phones have you to steal for the parts to me making any sort of money?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's
But that's
like,
the thing. That's why they want me to remove it from the iCloud so they could sell it on.
It's petty. So they're just stuck with a phone now.
They're just stuck with a phone.
You're a big old greasy. Suck my wanker.
Aye, and the amount of times I ever came over that thing, good luck to you. You're howling in your hand, essentially solid splooge, so good luck to you, you fucking rat bastard.
We have your slippery phone. Charge port, jam will come.
Yeah, they get the
USB-C, C stands for cum.
they get the cocktail stick.
Yeah, a TikTok video. This is how we remove the cum from stolen phones. You put a bit of gel in it, pull it out.
Full of Dax.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But yeah, so fucking look after your phones, folks. Keep them safe.
I mean, is there no... I mean, like... Do you know why people would go on holiday where there's like notorious pickpockets or muggings? And someone told me this about Vietnam. You keep like a fake wallet.
Yeah.
You have two wallets. You've got your actual money somewhere, and the other one, you know, they're like... Especially, I've heard this about Vietnam. Like, you can sort of... They're a little bit corrupt where like if you get in a bit of bother, you can just be like, here... taking out 50 there, and they let you go. But you know, if they're deliberately trying to scam you, there is a lot of places like where you'll just roll up and there looks like two security guards and they're like, yeah, you have to pay in here.
Yeah.
You take out the fake wallet that only has a couple of bits in it. You're like, that's all I have. Take a tenner. Fuck off.
The best one ever
You've
was
got a fat roll in your back pocket.
the time, I think I've told this before, but the time that Tyler the Creator came to see me do stand-up in LA, and MTV News rang my ma. But at the time, we were giving her like this big breakdown and like, Mum, stop engaging with people that are ringing you up and like asking you stuff and all this here. Like, she was fully like, she had just done anything you'd said during the phone. Like, but like, can you get out your bank card there and just give us the details? She'd be like, just give me a wee second now because I'm not sure which drawer it's in. Like, ideal. These fuckers' wet dream is my mother. So we had to give her a boot camp and be like, if anyone asks you for any details or anything like that, wait till me or Nicholas or Colin is back at the house. But if they try and get you to do anything, just put a hard foot down and say, no, I don't do that till my son's here, whatever, right? MTV News calls her. I don't know how the fuck they got our landline number, right? And they call up after the whole Tyler Creator thing, and they're like, hello, how's it going? Now, she didn't know it had happened yet. She was like, hi, how's it going? We're just looking to do an interview about your son, Aaron, who performed in LA last night, and straight away she cuts him off and goes, listen here, you fucking bastards. She goes, these are fucking targeting vulnerable old women like me. And she goes, I've fucking had it up the air of it. Why don't you just go and fuck off? And then hung up. And then literally when I came back home, she was like, oh Jesus, I'm so sorry, Aaron, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no, it's a way cooler story. You told MTV to go fuck themselves.
I never heard that. That's like a bit.
Yeah, it was so funny. It was great.
Come here, MTV, you fucking bastards.
Shire rats.
You fucking snakes. Get the fuck off my phone.
But now she's a black belt against scammers now. Like,
you don't give your details unless you've made the phone call.
Yeah.
Like if you're phoning up, like me trying to get a fucking landline.
Yeah.
And they were looking, that's the only time you give details.
But again,
if someone rings you looking details, you're like, not a chance.
But these fuckers are just like, how many numbers in that ring a day? You know what I mean? And most of the time it is people of like our generation, whatever, that are like wised up to this kind of thing. So we're just like, fuck away off. Or a lot of the times we don't even answer the calls.
Oh yeah, like the good thing about our generation is you'd be like, well, the good thing is I have social anxiety and can't speak to anyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spam.
There is sometimes though where, you know, like, because I just hard decline all those calls. Like I'll just decline unless I'm like feeling a wee bit cheeky, and I'll fuck about with them. Yeah. But most times I just hard decline, and I'm like, what if that was a competition I entered like 2 years ago for 50 grand cash?
Nah, it's never gonna be that. I saw Maureen's dad doing my favorite, which is this thing's ringing, and he went, hello, and they went, and I could hear the English accent. I was like, hi, is this ringing from blah blah, and he just went.
That's great.
It was great. It wasn't even quick. It was just like.
That's the way to do it.
Like no one has fucking time for any of that shit. Like.
No.
It must be a sad job working somewhere where you have to like cold call people.
Yeah.
Some guy rang me and he's like, "Hi, how's it going? We're just ringing from such and such Windows. See if you were looking to update your window." And I'm like, "Who the fuck? I've never had Windows."
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever ordered Windows ever.
Although, do you ever get these? I got one of these the other day, and I'm trying to figure out what it could lead to. I'm not going to engage, but like I was just like, this is an interesting one. So this is an actual number here, and it says, "Hi Dad, this is my new number. Save this number and delete the old one. Message me on WhatsApp. I need to talk to you."
No, scams. Scams.
But like,
sure, they were doing those ones where they would send out like a urgent, hey, I'm friends with your daughter, she's in trouble, blah blah blah, and you know if they fire that out to enough people, you're gonna hit someone with a daughter who might be away at uni or something, and you freak out and you start engaging with it. Like that's how they get you.
But like that's a number. Like I can call that.
Of course it is. Call it now.
I can actually WhatsApp buddy what?
Just get your dick and balls out and set the camera up and just ring them.
Do you chat to your dad like that? Say, I need to talk to you. You'd be like, tell me right now.
Let me tell you something. He's in Shenzhen tied to a radiator.
Them fucking bastards.
That's probably the same people with a different number.
They just keep fucking with me.
Just leave me alone. I got nothing left.
Skyscanner Shenzhen there for the crack. We get out there to wreck that factory.
Give some people a bit of that there shit. Anyway, right, we'll get out of here. I just want to show you this guy.
I suppose because I can. I'm a big Lewis Hamilton and Jimmy Butler fan.
Are you?
And, you know, maybe it's something that really shocks horse racing. But maybe are we a bit stone age in horse racing at times, where if Lewis Hamilton is in the Formula One, Jimmy Butler at the basketball is doing something like this, it doesn't really cause that much of a stir, where maybe horse racing needs a little shake-up at times. I'm going to be the one who looks like a moron if I don't go out and ride winners in Galway this week. But
aren't we all, brother? If you're not going out to ride winners.
Haven't read a winner in my life.
Danny Mullins there, a jockey. I don't know much about horse racing, but he's got the full braids on there.
I love the do.
You know, seeing a guy like that, you know, it would make me think like, oh, he's got a wee bit of a want in him.
You gotta have a gimmick though, no matter what the sport does. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like
that's good for the brand. Eh?
He's like, listen, this horse racing dominated by the whites. God forbid I bring a bit of fucking seasoning to this thing.
Yeah.
Check out the braids.
The slap your mama braids.
The slap your mama braids. It's a jarring look with the suit, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's a tough look to pull off.
Yeah, he just names two other, you know, black superstar sports people. He's like, well, if they can do it, why can't I?
Yeah. Which is that's confidence. I watched a video I said the other day on how delusion is key, you know?
Oh, yeah. Is that the YouTube video you showed me late at night one time?
Probably within the same sector.
He's just like, why are fucking stupid people doing better than you?
Yeah.
Because they don't think.
Yeah. They just do it.
They just plow forward.
Yep.
I heard another thing recently. The guy was like, do you know what the difference between winners and losers are? The losers sort of wallow in the failure. And the winners just go, failure's part of it. We're plowing forward.
Yeah. No, I like that.
Who said that? Gandhi? No, I don't. I have no idea.
Jimmy Butler?
Jimmy Butler? Jimmy Butler! Another black guy with a fucking old white guy's name. I'm telling you, I'm on
Jimmy Butler is a show band name, like.
Jimmy Butler and the
Jimmy
Braids.
Butler and the Handkerchiefs. Great band.
Oh, dearie me. Right, well, we get out of here and jump on the Patreon.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, guys. Thanks for listening. One more time.
We're gonna celebrate.
Of course, we're going to record a Patreon here. If you want to hear that, you go to patreon.com/bombsquadpod. And there's not just that episode. There's fucking hundreds.
Oh, Jesus.
There's hundreds of fucking episodes.
You'll never get through them.
You would. I mean, not in this lifetime. But it's all over there. And it's, you know, we go the extra mile. There's two episodes a month with me and you answering all your questions submitted from the patrons. We got the New York tapes, so you'll be speaking to one of your New York comic friends.
Yes.
And I'll be doing a monthly Bog Squad with Mark McCartney. Like, it's variety, man.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
we
said, we're joking, where else would you get it?
They ain't doing this.
It's good, but it's not this.
It's not this.
You know what I mean?
It's not this.
Right, well, get out of here. Cheers, guys. See you over on the Patreon.